want to influence anyone in under 5 minutes. In this video, I'll show you the simple yet powerful techniques that can make you irresistible to anyone you meet. No tricks, no gimmicks, just real strategies to level up your influence instantly. The mirror technique. Do not speak to others in your own voice alone. Mirror their actions, their gestures, and their words. Not to deceive, but to build rapport. This is a technique known to the great orators, leaders, and philosophers of the past. It's a method that allows you to connect deeply with others on a subconscious level by reflecting their behaviors, mannerisms, and language. This is not about imitation for manipulation, but about creating a bond, an unspoken connection, so powerful that it compels them to listen and trust you. Take, for instance, the great King Alexander. He did not simply command his men from a position of power, he understood them at their core. He mirrored their desires, their fears, their hopes. By empathizing with them, he could predict their actions and lead them with unshakable loyalty. He knew that, when his soldiers felt he understood their pain, their struggles, they would follow him into battle without question, even in the face of death. This concept isn't confined to royalty. Think of any great communicator, a philosopher, or a leader. They instinctively understood that to influence someone, you must first make them feel seen, heard, and understood. The power lies not in the message alone, but in the bond created through shared understanding. The question is how to use the mirror technique. The first step in mirroring is observing and mimicking body language. When speaking with someone, subtly adopt their posture or gestures. If they lean forward, you lean forward. If they cross their arms, you cross yours, but not in a way that seems exaggerated or forced. The goal is to create a sense of similarity, where your movements reflect their actions just enough that they begin to subconsciously feel a connection to you. This isn't about copying them exactly, but aligning your physical presence with theirs. The tone of your voice has a profound effect on how your message is received. If the person you're speaking with is speaking softly, you should lower your tone slightly, allowing your voice to match the emotional weight of the conversation. If they speak quickly or with passion, you can match their pace and intensity. The goal is to align your energy with theirs without overshadowing them or trying to control the conversation. By adapting to their rhythm, you create a sense of synchronicity. Listen to the specific words and phrases that the person uses and incorporate similar language into your responses. For instance, if they use words like strong, tough, or resilient to describe a situation, you might find ways to mirror these terms in your conversation. When you match their language, they feel like you speak their language, like you're part of their world. This practice is not about repeating their exact words, but adjusting your own language to reflect their inner world, which makes them feel understood on a deeper level. Emotional connection is the most powerful form of mirroring. If someone expresses excitement or passion, let yourself feel it too, and reflect it back through your facial expressions, tone, and body language. Conversely, if they are sad or upset, allow yourself to show empathy through your expression, softening your tone, relaxing your body, and acknowledging their emotions. This form of mirroring builds trust, as the other person recognizes that you are not just hearing them, but feeling what they feel. Emotional mirroring creates a profound sense of connection and safety. To master this technique, you must also be an active listener. Do not simply hear their words, pay attention to their underlying feelings, intentions, and the context of their speech. Reflect back not just the content of what they say, but the emotion behind it. Acknowledge their thoughts with phrases like, "I hear that you're feeling frustrated," or "It sounds like you've worked hard on this." This subtle feedback mirrors both their thoughts and feelings, ensuring they feel validated and heard. The moment someone feels understood by you, they begin to open up. They let down their guard, relax, and allow you in. You have now built a psychological bridge, and your influence can flow across it. People naturally trust those who understand them. When you mirror their behavior, body language, tone, and words, you are not manipulating them, you are engaging in a form of empathy that creates mutual respect and understanding. This empathetic connection creates an environment where influence is not just possible but inevitable. In the end, the more someone feels seen and heard, the more likely they are to trust you and follow your lead. This is the power of the mirror technique. You are not just shaping the conversation, you are shaping the relationship, one rooted in mutual understanding and deep connection. By using the mirror technique, you tap into one of the oldest and most powerful psychological principles, the need for human connection. It's a timeless method used by ancient leaders, warriors, and philosophers to build rapport, influence minds, and forge alliances.